To my channel, 7 Ways to Be Virtuous. Today we are cooking Asian styled fried chicken, my favorite and my ultimate secret recipe on how to make it. Okay, what we have here is a few sweet chili sauces. We have teriyaki, we have soy sauce, we have a few of the seasonings and a few other things that you've seen on the camera. Okay, so now we have my chicken. What I did was I washed off my chicken real good. Make sure I get all the fat and salmonella off. Afterwards, I went ahead and seasoned it with just salt and pepper. You don't want to season it too much because mostly we're seasoning is going to be in that sauce that we're going to prepare later. So I'm just mixing the salt and pepper on the chicken, just enough to give it a slight flavor, but not full flavor in totality. Okay, after I season it up, I'm gonna go ahead and put my flour on my chicken and get ready to fry these suckers. Now we're gonna even out the flour on all pieces of the chicken. And now we will mix up the flour with the chicken. So that's basically what I'm doing now. Make sure we get all the pieces that are under the other pieces. We wanna make sure we use all of this flour, most of it up on the chicken. So now I got my stove on medium high and I let it sit for about 10 minutes before I add my chicken. I'll go ahead and lay my chicken in the grease. And it doesn't matter which side you lay the chicken. You can go ahead and just toss it in there, but you want to leave the skin on because let me tell you something, when you dip it in that sauce later on, that skin is going to soak up all of that flavor and it is just going to add an extra spunk into this dish. Trust me when I tell you. So we're just adding our chicken thighs on in the grease. Okay, so now what I'm doing is I'm going to be making my sauce. I'm cutting up my red onions. It doesn't really matter how much onions you use. It's up to your choice, however much you want. So we're gonna go ahead and get our pan. I got my sushi ginger that I'm going to add into the pan for my sauce. I go ahead and add my yellow onions. It's all up to your preference, however much you want to add. You can. This is how much I prefer to add. I have my green onions. I love green onions. And I add my sesame oil. My sesame oil is going to give it more of an Asian style taste. I got my soy sauce. I go ahead and add in. I got my teriyaki sauce. I added in. Yeah, get enough of it. I got my sweet chili sauce. Now you can use any type of sweet chili sauce you want. This is just the one that I love because it's got a little spicy kick to it. And it's sweet. And it really sticks to the name of everything. Okay, and this is my sweet sauce, my sweet and sour sauce. I got my garlic powder. Go ahead and add that for an extra taste. So it's gonna be so good. I got my oregano. I added on into my dish. I got my basil as well. I think I added oregano and basil. I got my paprika. I went ahead and added just to give it a little kick as well. Go ahead and shake that in the dish. And what else do I have? A few seasons. I think I added some black pepper. Yeah, that's what I did. And then I got some cilantro. I went ahead and added. Now you don't need too much cilantro, just enough to where you can taste a little bit of it. Now I'm cutting up my garlic cloves. You can use however much you want. And then I got my limes, my whole limes I'm adding to the sauce as well. You can use however much you want with these as well. Now these this isn't going to overpower the taste. It's just going to add a little bit of zestiness to it, but it is going to be good once you get all those flavors in the dish. Oh my gosh, it's going to be excellent. And then I'm all set. What I'm going to do is just mix up all of my ingredients together, get it in there real good before I put it on the stove and let that sucker boil. Now I've let it boil, start to boil for about 8 minutes, which is perfectly fine because what that's going to do is get all the seasonings and everything incorporated into it. So now I have my chicken thighs frying up. And I fried these for about a good 25 to 30 minutes. Just until you see it's grease. Just until you see that it's cooked fully. So afterwards, what I did was I dumped it into my sauce. And I kind of flip them to the side, let them soak and marinate, let all those juices soak into the flesh of that good old chicken. Oh my gosh. Now, typically I let the chicken sit in there for like about a good 10 minutes to 20 minutes to make sure it gets all of that flavor. And voila, here we have it. My Asian style fried chicken. Oh my gosh, it is so good. I put the little pieces of lime in there. You can probably see a little bit of the ginger as well. And got the little red onion slices on top of the chicken, and ooh, I added a little bit of rice to the side as well. I started eating before I even filmed. Look at the inside of that chicken. Oh my gosh. All those juices and all the seasoning and flavor just marinated into the chicken. It literally penetrated through that crust, and you can taste it all throughout the chicken. Oh my gosh, and that skin, what do I tell you? That crispiness from the chicken and that sauce blended just well. What it does is it softens up the outer coating of that chicken. Oh my goodness. Yum, 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 yum. Oh my gosh. Thank you guys so much for watching my video. I hope that you guys found it very informative, and go ahead and try my recipe. Oh yes, that skin. There you go. There you go. That skin. That skin is going to do wonders. They say it's not the best part, but it's definitely the most tastiest part. I don't cook this all the time now, but when I cook it, I definitely be thrown down and be getting at it now. I be getting at it now. Let me go and get a little piece more of that chicken. Oh yeah, and you can mix that sauce into that rice too. Oh my gosh, very good. Thank you guys so much for watching.